Hello and welcome to the 2014 PrimeTime National Championships here in Carrollton, Texas. I'm Matt Reynolds for our last game, our 11th and final broadcast between West Texas Fuze 2 and the Texas Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers just defeated and won their second game of the tournament. They will try to go undefeated here in Pool Play and Pool Play H, and this will wrap up Pool Play for the day and for the tournament. When we come back tomorrow and Saturday, we'll be into bracket play here in Carrollton, Texas. We've had a nice evening here in Carrollton, Texas. We are about an hour behind, and that's because we've had a few fouls and a few games go into late game situations, a lot of timeouts, and that just happens throughout the tournament when you're going to have those fouls. It looks like we're about ready for the tip. Both teams on the floor. Fuze in white with blue shorts. Tigers come out in all purple. Pass the ball around. Looks like we're ready to go. Michael's got a ball. He's ready to go too. Michael Knight will join me for the second half of this broadcast, our 11th and final game, and here's the tip. Tip is won by the Lady Tigers into the hands of Lawyer. Lawyer over to the right side. Swinging it back around now. Driving in, putting it up and in on a nice friendly roll. That comes from the first basket for the Lady Tigers at a Frith. The other way goes Tate. She tries to work it down low, and it's stolen away by Lawyer. Brittany Lawyer brings it up. He's closely guarded by Rawls, and the ball falls out of bounds. Headed to the line for the Lady Tigers will be Brittany Lawler. Eyes at first and can't connect. Score remains 2-0. Second free throw on its way. And she can't get that one to go either, but she gets her own miss. Gives it out to go to the outside. To Ramirez. Back it out now to Frith. All the way around to the other side. Back to Lawler. She puts up for two. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Hudlin. And Tate has the West Texas Fuze going the other way. Tate's pass a little too long and it'll fall out of bounds. Two to nothing. Early on here, Tigers up on top and headed the other way. Go the Fuze. They can't connect on the shot from Rawls. Lady Tigers being hassled there, and the foul is going to be on Tate. Got a little too close to up in the grill there. Foul called. And the inbound is Ramirez. She'll take it at the top of the key. Back on the outside. Work it in, and it's stolen away by Tate. Tate with the pass out to Rawls. Adriana Rawls, she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for two. Want to thank our fantastic crew that's kept us on the air the entire day. Working long hours. Captain Chris Wright. He's not exactly the captain, but we'll let him be the captain. Jamal James, Malik Carter, Lindsay Deline, Elliot LeBlanc, Keegan Sandusky, Jake Stillman, and Luke Stillman. Doing a great job keeping us on the air. As the Fuze net their first point from Rawls. She misses the second. Headed back the other way are the Lady Tigers. They get it in the corner. Ramirez, has it, shoots for the three. Can't get it to fall. Tate with the board. Tate racing the other way. She's going to take it coast to coast. A floater off the glass and in. And a nice job there by Tate. She got her first basket. Three to two is our score. Working around, Lawyer down low. She gets it to Betha, who was fouled. Morgan Betha. Fouled with 13:37. Into the corner to Lawyer. Driving in and stripped by Hudlin. Headed the other way with Rawls in attack. And that ball's thrown away. Just like that, the Lady Tigers on the march. Back the other way, and they nearly throw it away. Tate right there. Almost knocks it away in the corner. Shot up from the corner, in and out for Ramirez. Can't get the follow back by Betha. And here come the Fuze charging with the lead. 3 to 2. Working around to Rawls. She has it, works into the corner for three and too short. Shot and ripped away. Nice play by Johnson after missing the three, but eventually has it stolen out of her hands. Lady Tigers head the other way, and Lily Firth can't knock down the floater. Ball will remain with the Texas Lady Tigers. In the corner now to Lawyer. Lawyer pulls up. She's too strong. Betha with the board. She can't get the follow. Back the other way goes Johnson. Jalen Johnson up to Tate. Ball stolen away by Lawyer. Over to Ramirez. Ramirez driving in. She has the ball knocked out of her hands. She wanted a foul. Looks back. She's not going to get it. Checking into the game now for the first time will be Hill. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout assessed to West Texas Fuse 2. Timeout gives us an opportunity to remind you you can get each and every game that we have done today, each and every game that we did yesterday. We did 10 games yesterday. This is our 11th game today here on the PrimeTime Sports Network. And you can get them all. Plus the games on Saturday, plus the games on Sunday, all the championship action. You can buy a video of your game on PrimetimeSports.com. Sports is with a Z. Get all your action there for your favorite player, favorite team. I know that's where Chris Smith is going to get his from. Going to go purchase a couple of those. And the shot is off. Hill's first shot, can't connect. Thrown inside, and they're not going to be able to get the ball to Johnson. They try to get a down low to Johnson. Great defense by Hudlin for the Fuse to keep it out. Give it over to Hill. Hill thought about a three. Now she'll give it to Lawyer. Back to Hill. And Hill's fouled. Foul's going to go against Rawls. It's her first. Get it in. Swinging around to Hill. Hill for three from the left side wing, and is no good. Rebounded by Johnson. She's tackled almost. Gives it to Tate. They're out on the run. Rawls rejected. Back up. And it's not going to matter that it went in because there's a travel. Up and down. That's a travel. Very blatant and easy call for the referee. Here come the Lady Tigers. Left side wing. Swings it back to Beth at the top of the key. Matt Reynolds here on court 5 at the IAD here in Carrollton, Texas. Has the ball stolen away by Tate. Into the hands of a teammate. She knocked it out. Rawls pulls up for a tray. In and out. She can't get it to fall. Hudlin and Johnson down there try to corral it for the Fuze, but they can't. It'll fall out of bounds. 10:57 to go. Fuze on top, 3-2. And our 11th and final game of the evening. Been going since 9:10 a.m. Here in the first half, 10:38 to go. Shot is off the mark for Betha. And she makes a mistake out of frustration and immediately fouls Hudlin. Tatel inbound. She gets it right back. Brings it up the floor. Ball's out to play. Sets her team up. Gives it up to the left side wing, and for two goes Adriana Rawls. She can't get it to fall. Here come the Lady Tigers. Ball's batted away and out of bounds. Last touch by Tate for the Fuze. And we'll have a new entry to the game. Coming in for the first time this evening will be Parks. Leah Parks. She enters in a three from the right side. Wing is no good. Tate with the board. Up to Rawls. Rawls puts it up quickly. Can't get the two to fall. Ball was stolen by Hudlin. Nice hustle play by her, but she puts a hook shot up. It's too long. Back the other way. Come the Lady Tigers. Ball thrown out of bounds. It's going to be Fuze's ball. Fuze. Tate will bring it up in her Kevin Durant shoes. Styling. Ball stolen away by Lawyer. She's headed the other way quickly. Up for two, and the Lady Tigers have not been able to cash in. Some trouble here, and the ball is going to be tied up. We'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Fuze. Fuze working it around Tate off the glass, can't get it to fall. Hudlin, she can't get it to fall. Back up again. Second chance opportunities, third chance opportunities, and the Fuze cannot convert. We haven't had a basket in over 5 minutes. 3-2. Remains our score. Defensive battle. Fuze on top by one. Lady Tigers trying to change out. Driving in is Johnson. She kicks. And we're going to have a foul on Johnson. Foul on Johnson. Gives the Fuze back the ball. .8:32 to go here in the first half of our 11th and final broadcast here on the PrimeTime Sports Network. I'm Matt Reynolds here at the IAD facilities, Court 5, the main court. Tate brings it up. She'll get off to the right side. Off to Gorell. Gorell to Johnson. Back to Gorell. Gorell puts up the shot. She's blocked. Rebound being battled for, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Fuze. The Lady Tigers take over. There has not been much scoring to speak of. Just 5 total points between the two teams in the first 8 minutes of play. We've reached the halfway point. We've reached the halfway point of the first half. Working it into the corner. Still cold from the field are both teams. The Lady Tigers can't connect. Fuze back the other way with Rawls. She's out in front. She stops. Gives it to Tate, who picks and pops, and it's an air ball. Not what she was looking for there. 7:39 to go in first half. Both teams still struggling on the offensive end. Frith has it. She gives it off to the right side. Now she'll get it back in the corner. Back off to Johnson. Johnson looking for somewhere to go with it. Top of the key, 3. The Lady Tigers in and out. Rebound to Johnson. Second chance opportunity. She puts up a shot. Can't get it to fall. Johnson battling for it. She's going to kick it out for the 3 from Frith. Third chance opportunity as Johnson comes down with another offensive board. Frith makes this one count. She puts it up and in for 2. Lily Frith with her first basket. And the Fuze now trail the Tigers 4-2. Or 4-3, pardon me. Turn over the ball there. Not exactly what they were looking for. 6:51 left to go here in the first half as the Lady Texas Tigers bring it up the floor. Get off to the right side. The Lady Tigers had a nice win against Monroe. 1-point win. Crazy dramatic win. Had a crazy ending too. No explanations from the ref. Tip ball, so it won't be backcourt. As Tate had a hand on it. And that's a moving screen. Blatant as day. Right in front of the referee. Lawyer will be charged with the moving screen. You can't set for a screen and then move your feet 5 steps. It happens. That's her first foul. And court 1 will be your only court, or pardon me, court 5, your only court that's left playing. Lawyer up with it. She count the basket and 1 opportunity. She has a chance for a 3-point play. The Tigers. The Lady Tigers lead the Fuze 6-3. Chance here to add on to it, and she can't add on to it with a free throw. Tate with the board for the Fuze. Nice dribbling skills to get it across half-court line with pressure all over her. 5:54 left. First half, 6-3 our score. There is one more game still going on, and that is across the way to court 3. 2 games left going on in the arena. We are one of them, and we have the one that's still in the first half. Ball out of bounds off of Grau. As we've had the most games here at court 5, 11. Every other court had 10. In the main court, started a little early. Tomorrow we'll be back here at 9:10. Myself, Matt Reynolds, and Michael Knight, along with our fantastic crew. We'll give you our crew here later on. We have a little more time. Lady Tigers working around the perimeter. Looking for a hole here. They hold the lead 6-3. Frith drives in, kicks it out to Betha. 2 teammates collide. Johnson comes up with the ball. And head coach for the Lady Tigers said, Coach Burton says, I've had enough. I want a timeout. Let's set up an offensive play. See what we can do. 6-3 our Tigers on top by 3. 5:20 to go here in the first half. Our crew will be back with us as well. Luke Stillman, Jake Stillman, Keegan Sandusky, Elliot LeBlanc, Lindsey Deline, Malik Carter, Jamal James, and Chris White. It's been a long day. 11 games here. This is our final 11th and final game of Friday night. Hill drives in. She kicks it out to Ramirez. Ramirez drives in. A nice floater. Ooh, in and out. Went all the way down and came back out, but she's going to have a chance for 2 at the line. Nearly had a chance for a 3-point play. Ramirez at the line. First shot is up and in. Second shot for Ramirez. On its way, and it's a little short. Rebound to the Fuze, Garrell. Garrell corrals it. Up the floor. Goes Green. Into the corner. Benson trapped up, and we're going to have a jump ball. 4:43 left here in the first half. Lady Tigers from Texas on top, 7-3 of the West Texas Fuze 2. Matt Reynolds here for you for our 11th and final broadcast of the night on the PrimeTime Sports Network here at Court 5 of the IAD. Outside Ramirez. She kicks it, swinging around to Frith, and Frith tries the entry pass, which ends up going off of Morgan Betha's shin and out of bounds. Fuze have a chance here. Cut into the lead that the Lady Tigers have. They trail 7-3. Here's a Garrell. Thought about a three. Now she'll kick it around. In the corner, a long tray. Nailed. Her foot might have been on the line. That was Benson. Barbara Benson. Her foot was on the line. Still a much needed basket for her. 5-7 our score. Turnover on the other end. Try to work it down low. Nothing doing there. Lady Tigers back the other way, and fouled is Betha. Inbounds play, a nice inbounds play straight to Frith. She puts it straight up and in. Teammate set her up nicely. She put it up and in off the glass. 9-5 our score. Lady Tigers on top. The West Texas Fuze. And we got a foul call. 3:27 left to go in the first half. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Lily Frith. Inbounding it is Green. Green gets it inbound to Garrell. She'll pull up for two. She's short. Hill gets the air ball. Now she's tied up. She gets it out to Gonzalez. She drives, puts up the floater, can't get that to go. Gonna be a foul though, and she'll head to the line with 3:13. Ramirez at the line. First free throw is up, and count it. Stretch the lead to 6 with this one. Eyes of the basket. Puts it up. Gets a nice friendly roll. And the Tigers, Lady Tigers, lead by 6. Mass subs coming in at the next timeout for the West Texas Fuze. And here it is. Tate coming back to the game with Hudlin, along with Johnson. And along with, see if Alyssa Tate. Alyssa Tate has it into Parks. Back to Tate. Tate down low. Hudlin has it knocked away out of her hands really before she even had a chance to have the ball. Next thing you know, down the other way goes the Lady Tigers, and putting up the shot is Hill. She's fouled and heads to the line for two. 2:41 left. A lot of foul calls here in day number 2 at the PrimeTime Sports National Championships. Hill nets them both. She's got 5. 13-5 is our score. Into the corner to Parks. She works it down low, and it's stolen away by Hill. Comes down the other way. She's going to have it ripped out of her hands, but out of bounds off of Tate. And every other game on the other 5 courts is wrapped up. We're the last game of the night here. Hill puts up a 3 from the left wing. She can't get it to fall. Pool H is the pool both these two teams are in. The other Pool H game that just ended. Don't exactly know who won that one yet. We'll get that to you shortly. Game was between AMS Warriors and the Monroe Lady Lions. Driving in is Johnson. She kicks it back out to Benson. Benson puts up a shot, and she's fouled. It's 13-5. Tigers on top of the Fuze. Here with 2:05 left to go in the half. At the line. First shot is in and out for Benson. Her first trip to the line. Second on the way, and that one falls. And the Lady Tigers there, they had the ball, step on the baseline, and now here's a golden opportunity for the Fuze. Get it into Tate. Tate. She drives in, kicks it out, and straight into the hands of the Lady Tigers. Hill with it on the left wing. She jacks up a 3. That's money from downtown NBA range. She leads all scorers. She's got 8. Fuze. Got a 3 from Tate, in and out. No shot. Foul on the floor. 1:33 left here in the first half. The PrimeTime Sports National Championships here in Carrollton, Texas. Bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Tigers. It's Lily Frith. She gives off to Ramirez. Swinging it around in the corner to Hill, who just hit a deep 3 from NBA range. She's trying to get some room. Parks is Gardner. She'll give it off to the corner. Nearly turned it over, and there will be your turnover as Frith threw it back to Hill wildly, and Hill has to go into the backcourt, creating a violation. Rawls will have it in at the top of the key. Swings it to the left side to Hurlin. Johnson for 3, and she hits the 3 ball, and that's a big basket for the Fuze. They're going to call it a 2, so their foot was on the line. Nevertheless, it's nice to see them get a field goal there. We're held scoreless for 4 minutes, and back at him goes Morgan Bethan with the 2 for the Lady Tigers. 18-7 our score. Working around, Hudlin with it. She thought about a 3, now she'll drive. She loses the ball out of bounds, and the Lady Tigers will take over. Frith up with it. She'll give it off to Hill. Hill has already shown great range. Fires up a 3. Just a little too long. 20 seconds in the corner. driving in, and she puts a shot up and in for the Fuze, and a nice job by Adriana Rawls with an and one opportunity. She's got an opportunity to cut it to an 8-point deficit heading into half and give the West Texas Fuze 2 some momentum. Shot on its way and good. Completes the three-point play. Hill, she'll drive in, puts up a shot. She's going to be jump ball. Jump ball, nice play on defense there by Johnson. And the ball will stay with the Lady Tigers. A little mix-up there. They get it into Hill. She puts it up, and that's an air ball. Fuze have it, and they're going to have a double dribble. Thought maybe you get a foul call there. A little contact, no foul call. Double dribble. 3.2 seconds for the Lady Tigers, so they've got to get it in and shoot quickly. They lead by 8. Get it in the corner. Shot is up and good in the tray to end the half by Jalen Ramirez. Will give her 5 points and put the Lady Tigers on top 21-10. Here's as we head into halftime. I'm Matt Reynolds. You're watching the PrimeTime Sports Network. We've hit the half. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the second half and more after this. Welcome back to the Primetime National Championships. We're ready for the second half of the game between the West Texas Fuze 2 and the Texas Lady Tigers. I'm Matt Reynolds. Here for the last game of the night. It's 21-10. Lady Tigers on top of the West Texas Fuze 2. Joined now by Michael Knight. Tate drives in. She'll put up a floater in the lane off the backboard too hard. She gets her own miss. Battling for it. And puts up another one. Still can't get that to fall. Fuze have been very cold from the field. Neither team lighting it up offensively.
Finally had a little bit of scoring there late in the first half. Not much, but compared to what we saw for the first 8 minutes, it was lights out shooting at that point.
And we're going to get an illegal screen. Headed the other way. Or the Fuze. trailing by 11. Tate has it at the top of the key. Gives it off to the right side. Back over to the top. Three-pointer by Gorell, and that's money from downtown. Maybe she needs to start taking a few more of those. That's her first shot attempt. First shot attempt, and she nets a three-pointer.
I mean, it was online from the get-go. Knocks this lead down to 8, play some good defense. Get a stop here.
Shot in the corner from the Lady Tigers is off. Rebound. Up and in. Took her 2 tries, but Brittany Lawyer putting it back to 10. 10-point deficit. Fuze face. Nice pass by Tate, setting up Rawls for the. They got see if they give her the 2 or 3.
That was
Make it
2.
2.
Her foot was definitely on the line.
Thought it was on the line, but then just making sure the ref looked like he might have signaled 3.
Fantastic ball movement on that possession. A couple good possessions there for the Fuze, but it comes down to defense as far as getting stops and getting back into this game for real.
There it is. Adriana Rawls out in front. Travels full length of the court, puts up a shot. No good. Tate with the board. She follows. Can't get it to fall as well. Lawler the other way. She doesn't have numbers. She doesn't care. She goes up. She's fouled. She'll head to the line with just under 14 minutes to go. First free throw. On the way, and rattles in and out. Brittany Lawyer trying to add to her point total on the evening. She's got 5. Trying to add to the Lady Tiger lead. And she can't do so. It'll stay at 8. Here come the Fuze, led by Tate. Tate dribbles it off the foot of Freeth. Let's see who they're going to give it to. And they correct call by the officials. Kudos to them. As it was off of Lily Frith's foot that she dribbled it off of. And we have the ball back now. Ready to begin play with 13:47 left in this one. Our final pool game that will wrap up pool play for everyone here. We're the last game rolling here, and a walk. Moved her feet, shuffled them. A little too fast, held that open lane. Here come the Lady Tigers, a 3 from Lawyer. It's too short, she gets her own miss, puts it up, she's gonna be fouled. Foul's gonna be called on Gorell. It's her first. Johnson due to check in for the Fuze with the next dead ball. First free throw on the way for Lawler. She nets it. Here comes Johnson. She enters for the Fuze with 13.5 left. Lawler puts the lead back up to 10. Get it to Parks on the inside. She's double teamed, got to get it out. She does so to Grau. Just netted a 3 a minute ago. And it's knocked out of bounds by Freeth. Lady Tigers. Short shot from Lawler. 3-point shot from the corner. Tate coming the other way quickly. She gives it to Gorell. Wide open for 3. And this one's going to be too long. Coming the other way are the Tigers. Get to Ramirez. She drives, puts it off the glass too hard. Back up. And fouled is Morgan Betha.
The Fuze just, it's off and on with their offense and defense, really. They get a little bit of momentum, have a couple sequences back-to-back and then completely fall off.
You know, it's been that type of game for them. They've struggled. They've scored the ball here in the second half much better than they did in the first, but the only problem for them is the Lady Tigers have scored right with them. Beth at the line, she misses both. And she gets the rebound after knocking down Tate. No foul called. Hudlin with the steal now for the Fuze. 5-on-4. Gets it down and into the hands of Rawls, and she nets the free throw. Left corner. 3 is netted. Count it. Catching fire, the Lady Tigers, as Ramirez knocking it down. Give her 8 points. 28-17 our score. Up by 11, the Lady Tigers. Fuze. Get it inbounded. Here's Tate. Trying to make something happen. Angles left now. Sets it up. In the corner, she sees Johnson. Johnson for 3. Can't answer, but she's going to say it's a pass to Hudlin. Hudlin can't convert on the second chance opportunity. Now Tate with the steal. Here she comes back the other way. Crosses over. Gives it on the inside. It's going to be knocked away and stolen by Frith. Up ahead, and the Lady Tigers get an easy 2. 30-17. Driving is Rawls. Up, and shot is rejected by Johnson. And stoppage in play here. 11:34 left. Tigers holding on to their 13-point lead. Driving in is Tate, and a nice move to the basket and bank shot in. Lady Tigers clinging, and we're going to have a foul call, and here comes the ball. Rolling our way, and it's not going to quite get to me. 30-19, our score. You're watching the PrimeTime Sports Network. Get the ball into the left side here. Move it over to Ramirez in the corner. Back to Ramirez. Give it down to Lawyer. To Ramirez, she had a chance for 3. A right wing 3 is too long. Too short, pardon me. And Parks comes with the board. She's going to go the full coast-to-coast way. And she loses it right as she gets to the basket. Lawyer takes it. She'll lose it out of bounds. $11-point lead for the Lady Tigers. They're trying to hold on and get a defensive stop here. 3-point shot by Benson. Now it's too short. Here come the Lady Tigers with Johnson. Top of the key now to Ramirez. She crosses over and gives it back to Frith. Pardon me. Our 11th game of the day here at the IAD facilities. Court 5, the main court. And the Lady Tigers throw it away. 10 minutes left. Fuze trying to battle here. 11-point deficit. Need to get something working on offense. Tate has been the facilitator for them the entire tournament. See what she can set her teammates up for. Parks over to Benson. Benson at the top of the key. She'll hand it off. Back to Tate. Tate drives. Hands it off. Back to Tate on the inside. Ball is taken away, and we're going to get a jump ball. Arrow favoring the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers bring it up into the hands of Frith. She has it nearly poked away. And then she does, but into the hands of her teammate Johnson. Johnson back out to the top of the key now. And it's going to be intercepted by Johnson. Going the other way for the Fuze. A 3-ball. A little off to the left. Parks tries to chase it down. She can't do so. And we're stuck here at 30-19. No one has scored for the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Lady Tigers try to build on that lead here. Ramirez gets it inbounds. Ramirez with it on the left wing and over to Johnson in the corner. Johnson for 2. Long 2 doesn't go. Logger with the board. She puts it back up and in. 32-19. Lady Tigers keep adding to their lead. Fuze. And Tate has it stripped and she falls to the floor. We're going to get a foul. They didn't call the one where Tate goes to the floor, but get the touch foul. Tate. Tate will stay in the, pardon me, is going to take a seat. She was trying to stay in the game. She didn't want to come out. Coming in is Adriana Rawls. Ball's thrown away, and here comes Frith. And she's down the other end and taking a blow. Ouch. Blocking foul. That was rough. Fall to the hardwood. And shooting 2 goes Lily Frith. Here at IAD Court 5 in Carrollton, Texas. First free throw. Rims in and out. Matt Reynolds alongside Michael Knight. Second free throw. Misses as well. And here come the Fuze. We're going to have a double dribble. Turnover. Doesn't help their cause.
I just filled out some brackets, and I have our first 4 games for tomorrow morning, all of them coming in the 10th grade division. I'll update you on that in a little bit.
All right. Lady Tigers holding on to a commanding 32-19 lead, approaching under 8 minutes to go. And there's a travel. Let's see if we're going to get the travel or the foul. I call the foul. Foul is going to be against Whitfield. Lady Tigers get it in, and a 3 from the corner is no good from Frith. Back the other way. Here's Adriana Rawls. She puts it in from the corner, can't get it to go. Another shot at it. No luck that attempt either. Lady Tigers get it to Hill. Hill thought about a 3. Now she's double teamed, doesn't know what to do. She falls on the ref, steps on the ref's foot. He's not too happy and calls a foul. All right, Michael, hit us with our first couple games for tomorrow in the 10th grade girls division.
First game is going to be the Prodigy Club taking on the Katy Rebels. Then in the winner of that game will face the Oklahoma Lady Fire at 2 o'clock. And then at the 10-20 game, it'll be the Texas Tigers 2016 against the Houston Lady Fireballers. Winner of that faces the Waco Lady Panthers at 3:20. And I'll update you on the last 2 matchups of the morning after this play.
Try to get it in low to Johnson, out to Ramirez. And she knocks down the 3-pointer. She's been money from 3-point range here tonight in both games, but especially in this one.
The 11:40 game will feature the IBA Ballers Richard division against the GFW Lady Phenoms. The winner of that game will face the Marauders. And then the final first round game will be the Shooting Stars ladies 16 and under team against the Lady Hoop Stars. Winner of that game faces the Lady Jackets. All of those games will be played right here on Court 5.
There's a game on Court 5. We have it for the rest of the tournament. Hill at the top of the key. She swings it. During that, the West Texas Fuze did score a basket to make it 35-21. Three-pointer off from the left side from Ramirez, pardon me. She gets her own board. Frith, she's too long. Johnson with the board, second opportunity. Third opportunity, and the Lady Tigers were able to make that one count.
10 of the 11 games that we will have tomorrow will be from the 10th grade girls division. The only game that will be from the 11th, 12th grade, as we have a breakout. Easy layup. Will be the last game of the day. It'll be the 9:20 game, and it will be a game that sends the winner to the championship bracket on Sunday.
Nice. Should be another fun day tomorrow. Fuze driving in, putting up a shot off the backboard. Too strong, and Guerral's there for the miss. Left side, now they swing it. Ramirez pump fake, she drives. Drives in, puts it up. No call on the contact. And stolen by Hill, but she steps on the out of bounds line, and Lady Tigers give it right back. Fuze here. A couple of check-ins. Hudlin in the game as well as Johnson. Checking out is Guerral and Whitfield. Somebody shouting out of bounds. She was definitely on the line. Shot from three-point range just knocked down.
They're going to call it a 2.
By Green. Thought her foot was behind, but nevertheless. Shot from Hill, and that one was no doubt a 3, as she's shooting from out there close to NBA range. Gives the Lady Tigers a commanding 42-25 lead as we're under 5 minutes to go. And our final, 11th and final game of the night here, the Primetime Sports National Championships. Still an outburst for the Lady Tigers. Send them to the line for a pair of free throws. Michael, what are you looking forward to tomorrow? I mean, we haven't really seen that. We haven't seen any of the.
We haven't done
the
one
younger division.
10th grade girls division game.
So it's going to be interesting.
So literally, bracket play when the games start meaning a whole lot more is our first look. So honestly, I don't know what to say. I'm looking.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what to tell you.
That is
as far
true.
as what I'm looking forward to, because I don't know. I guess I'm looking forward to the 9:20 game out of the 11th and 12th grade girls. I've seen those teams.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single team in this division, but it will be interesting. I mean, bracket play, it always
it's more competitive.
Yeah. We should see. I thought we did pretty good today as far as lack of blowouts, close games throughout.
No running clocks.
Now this game is, the clock might as well be running. 18-point lead. It's been all Tigers. But I think tomorrow it could be even more competitive than it was today as far as the total slate of games.
I'd have to agree with you there. We will have, I guess, one 11th and 12th grade game as Hudlin misses. Rebound to Park. She puts it up and in for the Fuze. Hill has it outside. Defended by Park. She gets it in now. Try to get it down low to Betha. Nothing doing. 43-27 our scores. We approach 3.5 minutes to go. Matt Reynolds alongside Michael Knight at IAD Court 5. Johnson down low and a nice look. Nice setup from Rawls to Johnson.
It was a dangerous pass, but it
Worked
paid
out.
off.
Sometimes you got to be a little dangerous. Squeeze it into tight windows, and that's exactly what Rawls did right there. 3, and that's an air ball.
When you're down by 14 with about 3.5 minutes left, yeah, I mean, might as well.
Do what you got to do, right?
What's another turnover going to do?
Approaching 3 minutes to play. Parks brings it up. She'll give it off to Rawls. Ball stolen away, and little contact in front of us.
Yeah, a little bit of an attitude.
Yeah, just a little. A little bit of too much attitude. We got under 3 minutes to go.
Fiery.
Everybody calm down. Let's finish out the night here. Last game in pool play. Driving in and getting fouled is Hill. She'll go to the line for 2. Game getting a little chippy. What?
Might be past their bedtime.
Yeah, it's past mine.
Honestly.
Yeah, it was past mine a couple hours ago.
They might just be cranky. They might not be fired up. They might just be cranky because they're
That's
tired.
true. That's true. Hill knocks down the first. Garrell, Benson, and Whitfield check back in for the Fuze. Shot on the way, and that's good. Hill having herself a nice game. Benson with it on the right side. She gives it off to Garrell, who does have a 3 on the night. Rawls over to Parks there. That's a 3-pointer. A little too long. Picked up by Garrell, and she puts it up and in. Garrell's in double digits.
She's had a nice second half. Hasn't had much help, but a nice second half.
In the corner. Can't get it to fall. It's Johnson. And Parks has it stolen away. Right back at him as Rawls saves it in. Scramble on the floor. Parks with it now, and a hip check foul. It's going to go against Hill. Under 2 minutes to play here in Carrollton, Texas at the PrimeTime Sports National Championships. Ball stolen away by Johnson. Parks guarding her closely. And still by Benson. Fuze not giving up. Here in the last minute. Approaching the minute 30 mark. Give it off to Parks. Over to Benson. Looking for a hole in the defense. Garrell thought about a 3. Now she'll give off to Benson, who was open down low. Benson falls to the floor, and here goes Johnson the other way. Benson said, hey, Johnson can have some contact with me. I didn't get a foul call, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. 1:10 left. 45-31. Left to go in our last pool play game. Final pool play game of the day and tournament. Here in Carrollton, Texas at the IAD. Court 5, Matt Reynolds and Michael Knight. We've been here through 11 games today, and Johnson misses the first. What's most stuck out to you today through these 11 games? Is there a certain game? Do you remember a certain game that maybe it stuck out to you at all?
I wish I did. After 11 games, they all kind of blend together. I'm going to be blatantly honest. No,
happens.
there are some teams that were impressive today. You know, I can't think of them.
ETE was very impressive.
ETE, yes, finishing pool play unbeaten. And, I mean, you know, the way they won that game, coming back from a 2-point win, obviously a real close game earlier today that we didn't have here on Court 5, but game number 3 was a solid win over a good squad. So, yeah, they're probably one of the top contenders. There's some other teams out there that were impressive, but, you know, you have to tip your cap. Yeah, I still remember when Team Dallas, I don't know which game that was, but I still think that Team Dallas got hosed. Yeah. I think it was game number 2, in fact.
Yeah.
And it's probably
they
been
had to play with 4 players and then 3 players at the end.
It's probably been about 12 hours since that game, but I still think they got hosed.
10 seconds to go in this one. Our final pool play game of the day, and it looks like the Lady Tigers are going to hold on to win 46-31. As they'll just run it on out. And that is our final here out of our last game on the Primetime Sports Network. Final score: Tigers 46 from Texas,